Today I'm going to make Cheere Pulao. Cheere is flattened beaten rice flakes here. This is what it is, and it is also called Poha in certain parts of India. So I'm going to make a pulao out of this. But first I will have to prepare this for the dish. So I'm going to first soak this little bit in water. I'm now going to immediately drain this out. Now I have got this here. Water is draining down. I'll leave it for a while till it dries up before I start making the dish. Before I start cooking, I want to explain to you one thing about the cheere or poha or flattened rice as it is called. You choose a thick variety. There are different varieties of flattened rice available. Choose a thick variety, because if you choose a thin variety, then when you soak it in water, it will disintegrate. Now I'll show you what other ingredients I have here. I have raisins. I have soaked it in warm water. Before using raisins, always soak it in warm water. Then they swell up like this. They swell up like this. So always do that. I have here turmeric powder soaked in water, dissolved in water. Now this is just a pinch of turmeric powder, and you have to dissolve it in very little water. Here I have little Kashmiri chili powder dissolved in water. I use Kashmiri chili powder because it's not so hot. And these two ingredients are for the color. This lends a nice color to the pulao. And here I have whole garam masala, cloves, cinnamon, cardamom, bay leaf. And these are chopped cashew nuts. I have dissolved 3 tablespoons of sugar in water, because this is a sweet pulao, so that's why I'm using 3 tablespoons of sugar. You may choose to do whatever you wish. And this is saffron. I'll add a little water to this and grind it to a paste. Now as far as the measurements are concerned, everything has to be according to the quantity of flattened rice you use and the way you like it. It's up to your personal taste. Now this poha is almost dry, but it's slightly moist. At this stage I'll just add a little salt and I'll just mix it before I start cooking. The reason for adding the salt now is that I will not be adding any water to this dish while cooking. So therefore it is better to do it now so that it blends well. I've got oil heated in this vessel. Now always use a very thick bottom vessel for this dish, because otherwise, since we are not going to use water and we're going to use very little oil, you might have a tendency for it to burn. Now another important thing, this dish tastes very good if you cook it in pure ghee or clarified butter, but I'm using oil. It's very little oil actually. Here you can see just about 1.5 tablespoon, just little. Now it's heating up. I'll add the whole spices. I'll also add the cashew nuts at this stage and just lightly fry them. It is actually very simple to cook. There's nothing much to it. Only you have to just assemble everything in this oil. Now they're just beginning to change color. Now I'll add the flattened rice. give it a quick stir. Now I'll add the other ingredients. The turmeric, Kashmiri chilies, stir it once more. Now I'll add the dissolved sugar. The raisins. I've added the raisins, and now finally this saffron. Just give it a stir. And now it's ready to serve. I'm switching off the flame. Cheere pulao is ready.